Bnei Israel breed in an outstanding pace. A new king is throned in Egypt and he doesn't appreciate Yosef and his family and is threatened by the thriving of the Hebrews. The king enslaves the Hebrews and orders the midwives to kill every male upon birth, but they disobey and claim that the Hebrew women get along without them. Paro orders that every Hebrew baby should be thrown to the Nile. A woman from the Levi tribe has a baby and hides him for 3 months and then builds him a basket and puts him in the Nile while her daughter keeps watch from afar. Paro's daughter washes in the Nile, opens the basket and decides to adopt the baby and sends the girl to get someone to breastfeed the baby. After the baby is weaned, Paro's daughter calls him Moshe. He grows up and wanders through Egypt and spots an Egyptian attacking a Hebrew man. Moshe kills the Egyptian and buries him secretly. The next day, Moshe meets 2 Hebrews fighting and he interferes, but one of the Hebrews spites him and tells him that he saw him kill the Egyptian the day before. Paro finds out about everything and wants to kill Moshe, who flees to Midian. The daughters of Reuel, Midian's priest, arrive at the well to water their flock, but the shepherds drive them away. Moshe waters their sheep, and Reuel marries him to his daughter Tzipporah, and the couple have a son named Gershom. Moshe shepherds the flock and suddenly sees a bush that is on fire but isn't consumed. Hashem reveals himself to Moshe and orders him to take his shoes off because the place is holy, and he appoints him to bring Am Yisrael out of Egypt. Moshe doubts that Am Yisrael will believe him, and Hashem gives him a few signs, some of which are transforming his staff into a snake, covering his hand with tzarat, and turning the water of the Nile to blood. Hashem tells Moshe that Paro will refuse to let the Hebrews go, so he will be hit by disasters, and in the end Am Yisrael will leave Egypt with treasures that the Egyptians will give them. Hashem assures Moshe that his brother Aaron won't be jealous and will serve as his spokesman. On the way to Egypt, an angel tries to kill Moshe. Tzipporah grabs a flint rock and cuts out her son's foreskin and makes him a brit milah, and the angel vanishes. Aaron and Moshe meet, perform the signals to the elders, and then demand that Paro let Am Yisrael go to the desert so they can worship Hashem. Paro orders that the Hebrews won't get a supply of straw anymore, but they will still have to produce the same amount of bricks at the same pace. Am Yisrael blame Moshe and Aaron for making matters worse. Moshe complains to Hashem that tells him that with a little more patience, he will see that everything will turn out for the best.